Can we count to 100?
Yes, we can.
Can we get stronger?
Education is a fast-changing sector, as new developments have seen most countries initiate reforms to keep up with the changing times.
There is a highway.
On its part, Kenya is currently undergoing similar changes, with discussions going on to overhaul the curriculum.
Education often becomes a political issue, and that isn't necessarily the best thing if you want to try and get the best out of your education system. And again, this is a global phenomenon.
A key issue is the compensation of teachers, with the rising cost of living giving rise to increased agitation for higher wages.
Teachers have lost their position in society. The best performing education systems in the world, what do? It isn't about how much they pay their teachers. It is fundamentally about the fact that teachers in those societies are almost revered.
Currently, the global teacher shortage is expected to grow between 11 million to 35 million teachers over the next 15 years. The problem is further compounded by a changing profession which is increasingly adapting modern technology in learning.
It's not just about creating great fancy schools, but it's also providing training for your teachers, the best type of training, investing in your people, so that they actually are moving the educational agenda forward.
Well, it is an increasingly changing world, and teachers now have to adapt to the use of new technology, especially when it comes to teaching pupils. And the new challenge remains how to keep up with this technology, especially with the emergence of social networks.
We need to understand that when we trained, or as we are now, our children are looking at very different job prospects in 5-10 years' time. And what is it? What most children in 5-10 years' time will have had 20 plus jobs. You know, it's just very different, and you've got to be ahead of the game. You've got to be innovative yourself.
While children in other parts of the world are quickly being put through the use of new technology, back home, our children only seem to interact with the new technology in institutions of higher learning, creating a new fear that unless we change our education system, our graduates face the risk of being edged out of the global labor market. Henry Githaiga, Citizen Business in Dubai.